All right, I'm Connor, and this is Andre O'Connor. And my first question is, if you weren't a cop, what else would you be doing?
If I wasn't a police officer, I guess a childhood dream was always to play professional baseball. Always wanted to be a baseball player, play in the major leagues, just going to games growing up and professional major league games. It was just quite the experience. And fortunately, I've had the opportunity to play high school and then college and a little bit of after college up in Canada in a league up there. But I would have loved to continue to play baseball. That was always the dream.
During your shift, what do you do?
Do a variety of different things. As a police officer, we do pretty much everything. We do proactive calls when we have the manpower staffing. We do, as you know, traffic stops. We like to do interdiction to see if we could potentially seize drugs or guns off the street. Then the other aspect of our job is reactive, where then we get called when any one of you guys or citizens call in for help. We then respond to calls, and those calls range in a variety of different, services between criminal mischiefs, frauds, your thefts, your shopliftings, to your domestic assaults, to your bar fights, to your violent assaults. So those are the reactive calls that we could handle during the just regular course of our shift.
What rewards do you feel like you get during being an officer?
What you said? What worries me?
What rewards do you get?
Rewards.
Do you
Okay.
feel?
You know what? That's a great question. Each and every person is going to have different, rewards or what fuels them, if you will, to continue to do this job. And just one of the major things that impacts me and makes me feel good is just knowing that I have the opportunity and the ability to help someone each and every day. Quite frankly, this is kind of a thankless job. We don't hear a lot of thanks and stuff like that. It's not because people don't thank us. It's just the majority of people we contact each and every day is usually doesn't like police officers. So we're going there, we get called there to handle a situation. But what truly does is rewarding for me is just knowing that I go forth each and every day and put forth my best effort and try to help people, and just having the opportunity to see someone happy or smile or see that I made a difference in a kid's life, or anyone's. That's just truly rewarding, and I wouldn't trade that for anything. It's just being able to help people and knowing that I made a difference, and just hearing someone say that I feel safe now, or thank you for doing that. It makes me feel great, just knowing that I can, as well as the other officers in this department, can make a difference in our community of Grand Island.
And for your training for being an officer, is it hard?
It's pretty extensive. You start off with just pretty much you get hired on. You have to go to academy. It's a 16-week academy now at the training center at the Nebraska Law Enforcement Training Center. You got your different tests you got to pass, and if you fail a test, you got one chance to remake it. So if you don't pass that, you're done. And then you also have physical tests that you need to pass as well. And upon completion of successfully completing the academy 16 weeks, you got to come and then do a 16-week FTO training program here at the department, and those are broken down into 4-week phases. So if you pass the first phase, you go into the second phase, and so on. And each phase is different, and you got a different training officer. So upon completion of that, you have a approximately a 36-week process that you gotta successfully pass each one just to become a police officer. But with that being said, you have your brothers and sisters in the department to help you succeed. We're all here to help you succeed because we all have the same goal and the same interest. So it is challenging, it is difficult, but you got a bunch of family and resources here to help you succeed.
All right. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.